it's very interesting listening to both of you because you're, and I mean this respectfully, but you're caught in an anthropocentric worldview, and you're still looking at this as humans, which I understand. You're a human.
Well, we kind of are.
I did try to. I think you see where I'm going.
Yeah.
You've got to think outside, and that's what I'm trying to do, is think not only from the human perspective, because you're going to very soon be in a world where humans are not the dominant producer. They're not actually the dominant decision maker. Because as I said to you, even let's take an example. Think of legal space.
Yeah.
You'll be able to get an opinion from an AI written overnight that is 5 times better than the top law clerk to the Supreme Court justice is produced in 2 weeks. You already know that AI is passing the bar exams in New York at you're laughing, but this is true, at higher rates than the students. Okay, so I think really what I would caution is thinking that there are limits to AI, because what I haven't spoken to you about is the merging of quantum computing into artificial intelligence.
Okay.
And once that happens, I'll give you an example. In your computers, you have maybe, I don't know, if you've got a MacBook Air, you've got 64 bytes, and that's a bit. A quantum computer will use a qubit or uses qubits, and qubits, for example, 1 qubit will be about 8 billion times the power of that byte that you have in a computer. Okay. So a quantum computer will allow you basically, in classical computing, which we have, which is on, off, up, down, what a quantum computer will allow you what we call superpositioning, which are all the states between on and off, or up and down, which are almost infinite. So the ability of AI to be both creative as well as logical are, I think, more or less unlimited. I think this is how you've got to think about it. So I think the time for human creativity as being at the forefront of what we think of as of mind, if you want to think, is limited.
Sorry, go ahead.
So I was going to say, you actually pointed out what Tomiwa and I were doing. It's almost like the limitations of the human mind. We're rationalizing information that we've received because we're using emotions to kind of reason it through, as opposed to logically, right? As you would say.